RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, including sports stars, professional wrestlers, actors, actresses, and TV personalities, sports video blogs about the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, and the NHL, entertainment video blogs about television stations, radio stations, cable stations, movie reviews, and classic TV shows, and professional wrestling video blogs about storylines, angles, characters, tag teams, and old pay-per-views, and a whole lot more. RVB in Billerica, Massachusetts. Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Friday, December 2nd, 2016, around 7:06 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to be a sunny day out today, close to 50, which is a couple of degrees above average for what this should be this time of year. The average high temperature is about 46, but a couple of degrees above is kind of seasonable. Some news to report on the RVB Newswire. The Boston Bruins beat the Carolina Hurricanes in a shootout by a score of 2-1. Another good win by the Bruins, but they need to be more consistent. Also, the San Diego Chargers are most likely going to use an option to move to LA in 2017. They're going to be sharing the LA Coliseum with the Rams and move into this new stadium when it's completed. So sad if this happens, because there's a deal to get done in San Diego for a new stadium, but I think they've used up all their options. And it's Happy Armed Forces Day in Cuba. And that's about it on the news on the RVB Newswire. Be back in a flash with my first video blog of the day, personality profile, Keith Jones. Pump it up, 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 pump it up. Get your exercise, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Even if it's an half hour each day. Walk, run, jog, power walk, crawl. Do push-ups, do sit-ups, crunches, yoga, run in place. Get your heart flowing. Get your heart boosting. Promote your heart health when you exercise. From RVBN. Angelo. I'm back. My first video blog subject of the day is about my personality profile for the day. Today's personality profile is former NHL player and current color man for Philadelphia Flyers games on CSN Philadelphia, and also NHL studio analyst for NHL on NBC, Keith Jones. Keith was born and he grew up in Ontario, Canada, and when he was a young boy, he started to play hockey. That's what most young boys in Canada do. They when they learn how to skate, they always play hockey, and he was a good hockey player. He played for in junior hockey, and he was impressed that the Washington Capitals drafted Keith Jones in the 7th round, 141st overall pick in the 1988 NHL amateur draft, but he opted to go to college. He played college hockey at West Michigan, and he was a great player for West Michigan. He compiled 83 goals and 80 assists for 163 points, and he stayed all 4 years of college. That's pretty good. He got a degree, which is pretty awesome, because most hockey players do not get their education. And he made this CCHA All-Star team once, and he, after his college career ended, he went into the NHL. He spent some time in the Caps minor league system with the AHL team. he was called up for good as in the middle of the 1993-1994 season, playing 10 years in the NHL with the Washington Capitals, Colorado Avalanche, and Philadelphia Flyers. Keith was a kind of a solid player, like third, fourth line forward. He had 6 seasons of 10 or more goals, 3 seasons of 20 or more assists, 3 seasons of 40 or more points. And Keith had a very short NHL career because he was kind of injured during his latter portion of his career. And he retired at the end of the 2001 season with the Flyers. He didn't play in too many games. He was, frequently hurt when he was with the Flyers. His career stats were 117 goals, 141 assists for 258 points in the regular season, and in the playoffs, 12 goals, 12 assists, and 24 points. And when Keith retired, he went into broadcasting. He co-hosted a talk/sports radio show on 94 FM WIP in Philadelphia for many years. It was co-hosted by Leah Hughes and Al Morgani. He also appeared with Al Morgani on Comcast Sportsnet Philadelphia during the Sports Night segments called for about NHL news and views. And Keith was knowledgeable for the NHL. He was getting to be a good analyst. And in 2007, Keith became the primary analyst for Flyers games on CSN Philadelphia. He's held that job ever since. And also, Keith is a studio analyst for NHL games. First, he worked for TSN in Canada for a couple of years, and then he worked for OLN/Versus/NBC/NBCSN as a studio analyst for the NHL games. He's paired up with Mike Milbury and Liam Hughes and McHugh, and they're pretty good. Keith is one of the best hockey analysts in the United States. And in 2007, he wrote a book about his career. It was co-written by ESPN's SportsCenter anchor John Buccigross, who's a big hockey fan. And proceeds for that book that Keith wrote went to Alex Lemonade Stand. And I had that book for a few years. It was a pretty good autobiography of his career, which was very short, and he was very insightful about his career. And that's about it on Keith Jones, nicknamed Jonesy. I'll be back later. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with some more video blogs coming for you. First video blog will be about New Hampshire Public Television. And the third and final video blog of the night will be why the Boston Bruins should fire Claude Julien. A lot of great video blogs coming in the days ahead. Stay tuned. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Roseblood with a BCCO accent has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York, such a whacking cool, got the best legs in New York City, pardon. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Len Claire of WHDH Channel 7 in Boston. Weekday morning meteorologist is so sweet, she's got the best legs in Boston. And in the words of Dickie Eckford, unit record of Boys and Girls Club and Greenville record, more and merrier. See you later.